Hey there, this is Piper here, and this is a 1v1 battle replay. I was playing on the Steam servers and played against a player, and I actually beat him. And he was quite an inexperienced player. There was not many players in the lobby, so I joined his game again, and I wanted to even things up a little bit. So I went with Gaul, and he's playing as Rome. So I think this is a 15k battle actually. Yeah, this is like 15k battle. Rules were CWB, I think. Yeah, rules were CWB, and it was on large scale. So I brought 4 chosen swordsmen, 4 upgrades, 3 fanatics, go gold, barbarian noble cavalry, 6 of them. They were gold. There was a few chefs in some of them, and 2 warhounds. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cavalry, Praetorian cavalry, I think. Well, 4 Praetorian, 1 Roman general, 2 Triarii, 4 Triarii, no upgrades. Legionary first cohort, 2 of them, no upgrades. 6 urbans, 2 archers. So he doesn't have any upgrades on his units, but what I learned was on large scale, that doesn't really matter too much. Well, it does matter, but it's less important in large scale. So he has a lot of urbans, and he has 4 Triarii and Praetorian. So I brought a Russian army. This is a very, very close game. So he's firing arrows right now at my chosen swordsman. I'm moving forward my chosen swordsman. They've just done their war cry, and they're charging forward. I don't play Gaul too often, but one thing that's actually surprised me was when these guys charged forward, they were getting flamed, and the sheer number of enemy troops, it made them rout really, really fast. And these guys are 4 upgrades, and I thought they would have lasted a bit longer. So I saw that, and I charged in my cavalry to try and salvage some of these troops. He's brought over his Praetorian cavalry on the right flank with the Triarii, and he's brought in the Triarii on the left flank, and he's also flaming the retreating troops. He's got the cavalry coming in there, and I managed to break through the gap, and I actually thought the battle was lost at this point because there's so many enemy troops left. But carry on, keep on fighting. So we broke through there and managed to rout a couple of troops. Thought about chasing down the archers there, but I need to try and get a win in the centre because there's too many enemy troops with the cavalry. So brought that cavalry unit back, and I'll eventually bring that cavalry unit back as well. We've got a minor victory in the centre there, and bringing over the cavalry here to attack the Praetorian cavalry. Now you can see here there's a lot of enemy troops left, and they're urbans as well, with the Triarii, and he has Praetorian cavalry. So he never brought any upgrades on his troops, but he seemed to have brought the right troops to do that. He brought a lot of urbans and Praetorian cavalry. So if he was to bring no urbans on his troops, they were the troops to bring probably. We've got a Praetorian barbarian noble cavalry at the back chasing down some of the archers. I didn't want them to flame my troops when the battle's happening, but he's getting the upper hand here. We got the chosen swordsman still fighting, got some barbarian cavalry in there as well, and these troops have came back from routing. So you can see here, I actually thought the battle was over. I was going to admit defeat, but I thought there's still a chance, still have troops behind his main force there. So got these guys back very, very fast, and the rear attack actually caused a mass rout. So about 5 units routed there, and the final 6-1 routed. So it's about even now actually. He's still got the archers, and he has the urbans as well, and legionary first with some cavalry, and some of those cavalry might actually come back from routing. So I think what happened there was actually panicked, and he charged in legionary first, which exposed the flank and rear, and these guys have upgrades, so 1 versus 1 they're going to beat the legionary first. He's got Triari there that came back from routing, but he's still got the archers, and they're auxiliary archers, so they're going to be slightly more powerful in melee combat. So I got my last unit of cavalry and chased them away basically, because he has those troops in skirmish. So if he'd have turned around and fought these guys straight away, he might actually won, because they're only winded, my cavalry is very tired. I've got the chosen swordsman in there. Again, these guys have upgrades, they've got an advantage. Legionary first, targeting those troops, so they actually ran through the chosen swordsman, so they'll have an advantage, 1 versus 1, and that's when the enemy started to rout right there. So that's the enemy routed there. We're chasing down the archers. I mean, if those guys were actually flaming whilst that was happening, they might have had a chance at winning there. But again, my cavalry is very tired. There's only 6 of them. The archers are only winded, and there's 46. So if they had just stayed put and taken on the cavalry, they probably would have won straight off. So again, just chasing down the fleeing troops there. So fast forward this, and eventually he does make a stand there. I get some more kills, and the cavalry routes. So quickly bring over the rest of the infantry. I've got these guys in line formation, in loose formation, and they'll just chase down the cavalry, and they're already the archers, and they're waving right there, and they're routed. So it says a clear victory, but that was actually quite a close victory. At the middle of the battle, the enemy player Super Milky was called. He could have easily won that. I got a couple of good breaks there. But again, well played to my opponent. Obviously he was a new player, and I'd like to thank him again for not rage quitting. That happens quite a lot to me. But again, thanks for watching. It's quite an unusual battle. This is Piper signing off.